We're here in beautiful Orlando. We're about to walk into the original Art Expo, and hopefully buy me a couple dope pieces, couple dope black pieces. And it's hot, it's beautiful. As you can see, it's beautiful out here right now. We were in Miami last night. You shouldn't let me out the house. We're gonna make this smack tonight, man. Hand me y'all ain't ready.
To the 305.
Corey was all the way in the back, yo. Corey was sitting on the engine.
There you go. That's all I needed.
Also,
Okay,
the
Bill
chap.
Thomas.
Thompson.
Got it. Thanks for joining us. Okay, there you are.
Ooh. I'm not gonna do that.
Go ahead and treat your name. Oh, I'm sorry. Weekend, sorry.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, all right. Oh my goodness gracious. These were crazy. Otis!
I think it's gonna come up in this like spawn.
Hey, man, you know I'm not gonna miss this.
That's right.
I'm not gonna miss this.
That's right,
What's good with you, man?
Same old.
We always in the mix, ain't we?
Think about this. I was thinking about it. Pittsburgh. No, excuse me.
New York?
No. Ohio.
Ohio.
That's New York.
Right,
Pittsburgh.
right.
Orlando.
This guy's
Crazy.
big and buff and
Crazy.
We make it happen.
That's right. That's right.
We ain't got time to play with nobody else, man. This is what we do.
I heard about OAX a little bit before it actually was announced. And I was very happy to like kind of be privy to that. I didn't know exactly what was going on, but you know, you behind the table, you hear things. And I'm listening and I'm like, a whole convention just with original art? Like, that's wild. So to be able to go to a convention strictly original art, I was so happy that even the idea was out there. So then when they started talking about it, it started getting to where it was something. As soon as they announced it, got my tickets. This is a different level of meetings, of like meeting an artist. Like, this is all about artists and artwork. This whole convention, nothing but artists and artwork. Walking in there for the first time, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It was a different experience. Getting to look at all of that rare, one-of-a-kind artwork. Me and Phil were talking to this guy and we said, do you have any Billy Graham pages? And this man just went to this bag, he lifted up like 3 different bags that had like stacks of original art, and then he just pulls out a big stack, just boom. There had to be at least 30 Billy Graham originals there. In a plastic see-through bag under a stack of like 4 other stacks of artists. And he just, boom. Like it wasn't nothing. The cover to Weird Fantasy. You know, pieces that are like $250,000. Like, this is wild.
That's not the actual cover, is it?
Yeah. Which one? This?
Weird fantasy.
Signed by Bradbury, Feldstein, Al Williamson did the pencils. Oh, you know the story inside?
Come on. You're disrespecting me by asking me that. Of course I do. It's one of the most important black comic stories of all time. This is the original pages.
This unfortunately doesn't have anything to do with it, but it's the story inside.
Oh, for sure, but it's still the cover for it. Look at that. You see the price of that? Oh my gosh. You don't understand.
I made the connection, so remember what's inside. Yes.
I gotta send this to my guys. They're gonna go crazy. We got one of the goats.
He's pretty good. He's an amazing artist. Don't tell him I said that.
Dude. All right, man. See that right there? That's my house. You know, sort of.
I don't know what to say. What house is
that's my house. I just hang out in your shadow, man. That's what I do.
That's two of the best. Like you two are like two of the best who've ever done it, like in any era. You did this Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel piece.
Oh yeah,
piece.
yeah.
I love that piece,
dude. Yeah,
like I love that piece.
Yeah.
Like it's every time I look at that, I'm like, wow, it just screams you when you see it. In my opinion,
yeah.
And I feel like it's almost become in the last year or so, it's become like a thing that people all kind of.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, I think you know, it's weird because like the comics community,
right.
You know, and when I say that, I mean the comic book shop.
For sure.
You know,
the LCS.
Yeah, the comic book shop was like, we went and we read comics.
Right.
You know, it wasn't about who's there, who's who, or any.
Sure.
It was just like we got into comics, and when I was a kid growing up, man, I mean, naturally, characters like Black Panther, characters like Captain Marvel,
right.
That stuff like really hit me. You know, and at the time, I didn't really have the ability to articulate or even consider why these characters are resonating with me.
Right.
I didn't sit back and say, hey, these characters are the same color I am.
Right.
Therefore, I like them. No, they were just cool.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
So I really got into it. And when I got an opportunity to do Black Panther, dude, all that like love from like, you know, sort of years back, we're talking 30 years of love.
Right.
I was just like, okay, let's do it now. You know, let's put it on the page.
It's funny that you say that because Lashley, when talking to him, it says the same, it's almost the same story. Like once you do that particular character or those particular characters, it just puts you in another different stratosphere.
When they came to me and said, oh, we want you to do Black Panther, I said, I want to be disrespectful to people, but you treated him like a B-level character. I said, if you give it to me, I'm gonna treat it like it's excellent.
Right.
Just so you know, just anything. It's sort of like they were like, okay. And I sent them the first 4 pages of that, and they were like, I got an email, I got a call actually from Axel saying, and I said, yeah, because I'm black and I'm drawing Black Panther, and it's been a lifelong dream for me to draw this book.